Times have been tough, no doubt about it. Tough on all of us. But you know what? So be it. The Workers Club. I love the name.
Beer.
Yeah, there you go. Is this the first Coke Zero?
It's a Diet Coke.
Oh, oh shit.
I like both.
Okay, he likes both. Workers Club 177? Or am I going to save this and edit it onto the other thing tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it out tonight and do a little
teaser.
Little dollop. Little bonus. I don't know. But this is kind of what I was talking about, like previously, where I was like, I don't know where this might go in the next. Do I just take the reins and turn it into I'll fucking go full Smilson on this thing? We'll just be shooting, or I am going to buy the Corderas book here soon, and then I'm going to start reading it, making notes. So until I figure out who's involved and what's going on and all that stuff, we'll just keep doing movies, and then I will present to you or something. We will get the review of the Jimmy Corderas book. But I saw the Odyssey, and it's been something I've been wanting to talk about because you poisoned my brain with the culture wars that only one side seems to be fighting, around the movie The Odyssey.
Yes.
I saw The Odyssey. I'm not even a gigantic Nolan fan, so I can always go into Nolan movies just kind of being like, hey, all right, sure, whatever.
Yep. I'm the same pretty much.
I'm not attached to him in any way where I have to, put up my shield for him, or he's fine. I find it interesting that he's unlocked the code it is to be like a populist filmmaker. Like,
yeah,
when you're making a movie about fucking Oppenheimer and it grosses 300 million something, or did it gross more than
it was more than that. It got close to $1 billion.
No, maybe worldwide. Look it up, Trevor.
Worldwide, it got. I know it didn't cross $1 billion, but
you might be confusing with Barbie.
Barbie grossed
it. Oppenheimer.
Barbie grossed $1 billion.
Gross. Oh shit, you're right. Look at that. 975 million. Then Barbie definitely got the was that just from worldwide? Is that what contributed to that?
Yeah.
Of course I gotta turn off
Barbenheimer, big deal.
Oh, the box office mojo's like, we don't want your VPN bullshit. A lot of bots trying to get into the box office mojo.
Oh. Well, I've seen the take that people, the Odyssey is performing extremely well as far as like numbers and tickets go. People are like, people acted like, Oppenheimer only did well because of Barbenheimer, but no one's always had this blah blah blah. But it's like I think that Barbenheimer happening and those two coming out at the same time, that gave Christopher Nolan like an extra push into.
It's a little bit of counter programming, sure.
Yes, and because of Oppenheimer laid the groundwork for this to be what it is, and Oppenheimer wouldn't have been as big, I don't think, if Barbie wasn't there as well.
Well, is there any kind of, no, it's just Odyssey's just out, and everyone's actually, with this one, everyone's clearing out of the way.
Yeah, everyone's got...
I feel like Spider-Man bumped Spider-Man a while back to the end of July to get out of the way of the Odyssey. I saw it twice over one weekend.
Really?
First, I haven't
seen it yet.
I'll give you my. So there's one legitimate IMAX theater in our area.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, I guess, is a Limax, which is just a slightly larger screen with a digital projection. My brother and I went to the legit one Friday morning. We walk in. The young man taking the tickets dropped a, "I know what you guys are seeing," because it was like the first movie of the day. Yes, we're seeing the Odyssey. Only one concession open. That's fine. It's the morning. Totally understand. That's going to come into play later.
Okay.
We go. We both use the restroom. It's a long movie, and
How long is it?
it's 2 hours 50 minutes. Which
Okay, yeah.
I
That was
just don't like
that
I
was
don't
the
even like to
Oppenheimer, was it
have. I don't know about you. I don't like going to the bathroom in a movie. I don't like missing anything.
I don't like going ever.
I don't even like the feeling of I might have to go. Distracting me.
Oh, because then it
Like,
seeps into your head.
I'm just
that-
like, right. Then I'm clocking minutes. Then I'm clocking things of
Yeah.
like, okay, so where are we at? How many more minutes?
Well, and then you're like, does this scene feel like it's load bearing? Can I get up during
I'm
this?
thinking
Is this
more-
do I have a window?
Well, I know I can tell everyone now the perfect scene to go to the bathroom in the Odyssey.
Oh, okay. Hot tip.
It's when John Bernthal and Tom Holland are shooting arrows, and they're just kind of lounging about in the countryside.
Okay.
When that's happening, and they're legitimately just like kind of recapping a little bit of everything, and then John Bernthal's going, "Yeah, man, you gotta go back and be king, man. It's not about your dad, bro." John Bernthal is It's in every person he's ever been in every movie. I said to my brother, I was like, could be the Wolf of Wall Street character he played.
That's funny.
Who wants to spin a tale about Odysseus here? He does that a lot to the people, like his hand waving, like, come on, bro. It's very, I would say, so we saw the movie. I enjoyed it. It was one of those things where I was just like, the guy knows how to make a picture. I don't know what to say. It's a big, and I'm not a huge a sword and sandals guy.
That was what made me, I would say a week or two ago, when I'm thinking about this movie, I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I like Christopher Nolan fine enough, but yeah, the sword and sandals thing, it's just like fantasy stuff from long ago. It's like, I really don't care for it. But then the reviews come out and I'm like, whoa, all right.
I will say this.
So I can guess I'll have to see it.
Robert Pattinson is going strong as the preeminent our top working actor right now, playing like little weirdo. He plays a bona fide creep in the movie. And does a lot of mouth work in his acting in this movie. I would, if you watch this, Robert Pattinson is gonna have he's having going to have a crazy 2026. He already did the drama, which he's great in. He's doing this. He's got Prime Time coming out where he plays Chris Hansen. He's got a Netflix movie thriller where he's co-starring with Denzel Washington.
Dune 3.
Then Dune 3, where he's playing another little creepo guy that he gets to do goofy
have you seen the Dune movies?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, and that was some movies also. I put them off for a long time. I legitimately just watched them this year because of Dune 3, and I was like, well, maybe I'll go. And I'm surprised more people just don't pitch it as like. I know this is very degrading for that guy's work, the guy that wrote the book, Frank Herbert. But he, it's just or Game of Thrones. They should have been like, it's medieval Dune to a degree. It's about houses. It's he's pulling from that of like history. Like there's house. I don't remember the people's names or all that. I'll say that Javier Bardem in the second one is tremendous. The trouble with the Dunes, I would say, is the first one's kind of a slog because they're breaking up the one book into two. So the first movie's like all set up, and then the second movie's where all the shit happens.
Oh, okay.
So, but I say Javier Bardem is awesome in the second one. Chalamet is Good. Yeah, he's fine. You know, mileage may vary on where you are with him at that time.
Yeah,
Oscar Isaac is good. Is it Rebecca
damn,
Ferguson?
everyone's
Is that her
in
name?
those fucking movies. Damn.
But yeah, so Robert Pattinson's great.
That's like a Christopher Nolan movie. These dudes.
I see a lot of shit about Tom Holland. I thought he was fine. You know, he's legitimately. People are like, oh, he's not up to snuff with the rest of the cast. He's legitimately playing somebody that's like not up to like struggling to find his place.
He's supposed to be like a twerpy guy, like Tom Holland is in real life.
He's playing a guy where people are like, you're not ready. Okay. You don't cut the mustard. So I don't know if that's like he's doing such a good job, and people are like, yeah, he just doesn't. He's not meeting everybody else's game. It's like, well, his whole role is to be like kind of facile, and who else is great? Anne Hathaway. I tell you what, she's awesome. So she gets emotional in quite a few scenes, and it was on the IMAX screen, and I don't know if I have PT. So when I saw Les Miserables, I always call it Les Miserables.
Miserable.
When she's singing about being a prostitute, her face is filling the screen. She's crying as she's singing. I started getting teary-eyed in the theater when I saw it in the theater.
Okay.
I tell you, now, it's like she's locked into my brain. So anytime she gets like emotional, I start getting emotional. I don't know what she's done, what witchcraft it's not all the time. I don't watch Devil Wears Prada, and I start getting verklempt.
You don't watch The Princess Diaries?
It's when she's going for. I mean, I'm telling you, I have seen a little bit of the first one because I tried to show my kid, and it wasn't really sticking.
The Devil Wears Prada?
No, The Princess Diaries.
Oh, okay.
Devils Wear Prada. I finally this year got around to going, you know what? I haven't seen this movie that's almost 10 years old.
Devil Wears Prada is like 2005.
Yeah, it might be 20 years. It was definitely you can't that movie is of its time for sure.
Yeah,
like it is a time capsule. She's great. She's probably, I mean, supporting actress nom for sure. Maybe she even wins because she was, also has a lot of output this year, like the Devil's Wears Prada 2.
Oh, sure. That's kind of part of it.
Mother Mary or whatever she put out.
Stuff. Sometimes if you had a busy year and one of your performances was exceptional, I think you're more likely to win just because your face is all over the place.
Pattinson maybe doing sometimes some people get like splitting, like if he gets nominated for like prime, for like he splits his vote, like he doesn't get any because like they're like who else? John Leguizamo's great in it.
That's what I keep hearing. I keep seeing people talking about like, oh my god, Leguizamo. What?
He's like aging like a fine wine. Like he was in that what was that Ray Fiennes movie where he's the chef? The Menu. He's great in that. Like any movie he's popping up in now. He's like an older, like he's settling into these roles as the older guy that he can kind of just be kind of he was always it's funny because I would say he's always a character actor, but like he was getting roles for a slight minute.
Yeah. Well, he's always been like a goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the pest. He's the pest. He's the headliner.
Yes, exactly.
And in Super Mario Brothers, he's co-lead. He's Luigi. He's great in Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet. He's trying to think of any other movies where he clicks for me. Don't care for him in The Chef. And I don't care for that movie with Jon Favreau.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard that it's just it's like
you want to see Jon
it's
Favreau
like a
make sandwiches
fantasy about like it's like I get with both of the hot girls.
Who else? So Matt Damon. Matt Damon. I don't know. He didn't like blow me away. I was like, well, this is about where I thought Matt Damon's at. He's good. Matt Damon's always good.
Yeah.
I think he's cast because he's a guy that you genuinely go to a movie and he's generally playing a guy you root for who is like good and like,
well, people have pointed out that this is his genre where it's like Matt Damon is lost.
Yeah, trying to get home. Sure,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
might be going into it. And like I said, there's just, I mean, I don't want to talk about a bunch of it just because you haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil it, but just you know, it definitely made me go back and go, you know what? I need to fill in some of my. I need to watch Dunkirk, which I still haven't seen. That's
I
a
didn't
no.
particularly care for it
Okay.
because Nolan had a long stretch of stuff that I just was not interested in, or if I did see it, I didn't like it. Like Dunkirk, take it or leave it, fine. Tenet comes out, everyone really shits all over it, and I'm just like, I don't know, that doesn't seem
That was a
appealing to me.
pandemic movie too. That was
Yes,
tough.
yes. And then before Dunkirk, what was his? Would it have been The Dark Knight Rises? Probably.
Before Dunkirk.
Yeah.
What that might have been in this Interstellar.
Oh, Interstellar, of course. I haven't seen Interstellar yet either.
Interstellar's good. I just
Okay.
watched that last night.
Really?
Rewatched
Okay.
it.
Oh, you're on a Nolan kick.
And
you know what? I haven't
I
seen
am.
Memento. I want to watch Memento.
I rewatched that last night as well.
Good?
I did. I last night watched it in chronological order. So if that tells you, it's a movie. One of Nolan's tropes is that
Yeah.
telling not stories out of order, but just kind of like playing with time.
Yes,
even in Interstellar,
yes.
where you're going back to the past. But it's still the present because they're in space. They're just experiencing time differently.
Inception, obviously, is
more of a dream. Yeah, quality. Yeah. What's real? What's happening?
Well, I feel compelled to watch Paprika because people say that he lifted Inception. Like that was completely lifted from Paprika, which is this like anime film.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think my understanding of that is that he had written that as a horror movie quite a while before he got to make it. Then he made it into a heist movie. I feel like his influence, he was like more going for like urban sci-fi kind of. It's more, I don't know if it's sci-fi. Yeah, it's sci-fi. I'd say it's sci-fi. But it's fine. Yeah, it's a fine movie. His thing is that all these, it's usually, one for me, one for you, and it's turned into everything that he has made for himself. Audiences like, oh hell yeah, I like this.
I was gonna say, like, who has more? He can do anything he wants. I think he's got carte blanche. He's got the world as his oyster.
Well, it went. He makes Batman, which he asked. Warner Brothers. He makes Insomnia, and Warner Brothers says, "What do you want to do?" He just says, "Oh, you guys are doing Batman, right?" So he does Batman, because he wants to work with Bale, I think, or something like that. Although they did audition, Murphy and a couple other guys. So then he does The Prestige, which is fine. It's good. Probably Hugh Jackman's best movie out like of a Wolverine outside of Wolverine.
Yeah.
And then that does fine. And then he goes back. He makes The Dark Knight, which is the one that makes a ton of money. It's a big, huge hit. Heath Ledger's last movie. Then he does Inception, and then he does he did not want to do it, but he did it. Like, okay, I'll do it. He finishes the Batmans. He does the Bane Batman. Did not want to make it. It's kind of a mess of a movie.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's just shit that he wants to do.
Yeah.
And every movie is just like gets bigger and bigger. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Lupita Nyong'o's fine in it. Elliot Page, fine in it. These people, Elliot Page, Lupita Nyong'o, maybe in it for a total of. Lupita's in it for maybe 4 minutes, tops 5, maybe. Same thing with Elliot Page, maybe 5 minutes. And I was.
That's like saying, oh, there's only a little tiny turd in your punch bowl. It's fine. You can still drink it.
Is that from the? Is that
That
from the?
that's a take. I'm sure it's from the critical drinking
So this is what.
drinker
So
subreddit. I guess
Trevor's
we can
been.
launch into that.
Yes, Trevor's been poisoning my mind with Critical Drinker, which is a YouTube movie reviewer who has cultivated an audience of culture
Yeah.
warriors.
And I've listened to some of his stuff today.
Yeah,
Sort of.
you're deep in the. You love like me. You
I'm
love
not
swimming in the
deep.
muck. You love
I
swimming in the muck.
Because, well, it's just you go to this subreddit because Reddit's got the algorithm thing now,
Hmm.
so like stuff starts to just pop up into your feed, and the critical drinker stuff because I'm so like, um, what's it, fascinated, I guess, by the
Yeah.
Snyder Cut subreddit. I
Yes.
love
Yes.
that, and then the critical drinker is sort of like a sister subreddit, if you will,
You. Yeah. You and I
and
are obsessed with hogs and chuds. That breed
yes,
of a breed of
yes,
fan.
and the So, anyways, yeah, Critical Drinker subreddit comes up, and I had heard about Critical Drinker. I had never really watched his stuff as far as movie reviews go. Movie reviewers, the only people I care for is Red Letter Media. But,
Not familiar.
anyways, I'm all over the place here. Fucking you from this subreddit, how culture war heavy it is. You expect that. Oh, this is gonna be like as though Asmongold were to be like a movie reviewer. It's gonna be like
Hmm.
that deep into it.
Hmm.
But he touches on culture war stuff. He has grievances, but he's not. At the end of the day, he is just a guy talking about movies who that's sort of he's the people come to him naturally.
But
Maybe
why is that? Why is he cultivating
yeah,
such like why are his viewers and his
because
subreddit so much more invested
they're a lot
in
more
this
intense than
stuff?
him. Yeah.
Yes. Why is that?
He
I've never watched
he
any of his stuff, so I
he
don't know, but
he had a movie. He had a video that he made about the Odyssey 2 weeks ago, talking about like, oh boy, this Odyssey movie's coming out, and people are talking, and it's bad. And he talks in it. He talks about Elliot Page, but he's pretty charitable to Elliot Page. Is he's not misgendering him. He's saying like, hey,
mm,
Elliot Page wanted to become a trans man, more power to you, blah blah blah. But in the interest of accuracy, blah blah blah. And then he starts doing that stuff, like getting like autistically into this
about
has to
the
be Greek. Yeah, he
oh, he's
does
one of
the
those
thing.
guys.
Yeah, he does the
This
thing
has
about
to
like the Greek
be
representation, and then it's like Helen of Troy is gonna be Lupita Nyong'o. Like he's like, I like Lupita Nyong'o too, but like that's not a good choice for this movie. What are we doing here? What's up with this kind of Hollywood trying to do X, Y, and Z?
I have so I my
So
thought
he's not fully there, but the audience is fucking frothing at the mouth.
it is. And we've talked about it on this podcast before about like how fans engage with things and stuff like that. And it seems like a lot there is definitely now more than I'd say maybe in the see it was because back in the day you'd be a nerd on the internet, right? And you'd be mad about something or like they're not but you never nobody ever gave you any food, any like they never
Yeah.
served you. They were like, shut up. And
And
then
now,
once they started
yeah.
listening or once they were felt validated, it's run amok now where everyone, especially now, has a voice and all that, and everybody just
And the algorithm it
they're
becomes a feedback loop as well.
yes, it's
Where,
drip,
and you're
drip,
being
drip.
fed outrage type stuff because that's the stuff that gets your attention. Yeah. It's
Um,
algorithm's a real problem, you know?
yeah, these I was trying to figure out too, from what I was trying to like, you can't even suss out like why they're mad or what, like the Troy thing. I've had to think about the Troy movie, having like dipped my toe in this subreddit that you showed me,
Yeah.
like the Troy, like the amount of obsession over the movie I saw in the theater, and it was fine. And this holding it up as if it's a fine movie. It's nothing to write home about. It's not accurate It's just your generic kind of Brad Pitt doing a studio obligation, I believe, if I remember right.
But their thing is like, and maybe they're not saying it out loud yet, but they might as well be, where it's like, there's beautiful, perfect white people in it, and that is good.
I don't know
This
too,
is
like
beauty.
when I'm reading the comments and what have you, or kind of diving into that, I don't understand what's their skin in it. Like, what's their why the
Fair color.
investment? Like, why are you like Troy is still there as a movie? You can still watch it. There's a number of movies. Like, if you want to watch Ten Commandments or Cleopatra, you can watch these movies. Or what is it? What was the one that the one guy made a while back? What, I can't even think of his name. The Wrath of the Titans or something like that. Was that the one? Wrath of the Titans?
Maybe.
That's like a sword and sandals thing, right? Where they're fighting Greek monsters, and it's got like Mads Mikkelsen in it, and I can't think of the other guy's name. But you can watch that. It's all there. You can read.
That's not enough.
Read the fucking poem if you want. Read the fucking Odyssey.
They want culture and society to match them. They're like, everyone's talking about this freaking Odyssey movie, but they're just doing it because they want to score woke points. It's like, we should be talking about this Troy movie instead. That's why the Snyder Cut thing, it's like, it's not enough to be like, these movies exist. You can just keep rewatching them over and over again. They're like, this needs to be the meta of comic book movies.
Everybody, yeah.
Everyone needs to be paying attention and validating
all types of movies and stories. I don't understand that, like, resistance to that. Like, when the Snyderverse people got mad about the new Superman movie was like colorful, and not grim.
And that's also there is something about the Snyderverse movie specifically, and I don't think Zack Snyder himself is a bad guy or problematic or has bad views per se, but it has attracted these like Euro fascist, like right-winger chud people that are into
isn't it
I don't know, finish my thought for me.
Well, I got it. Isn't it fascinating that, like, the red pill community, all that's from The Matrix, which was made by the Wachowski brothers, who are now trans people, both, and just a lot of stuff that these guys get into have very, like, I don't know what draws these hogs and chuds to art that is usually made by people that are I don't know, they bizarre and like, why aren't they drawn to, like, how they were trying to act like Citizen Vigilante made by Uwe Boll, with Armie Hammer, like that was like something like, they're never actually drawn to the bad art that gets made that actually champions their beliefs. It's always this stuff.
Oh, they're championing art.
They would rather go. They'd rather
share.
Yeah, it's like, they
because all art is made by people. All good art that's worth for the most part is made by people with, like, generally better worldview or politics. Like,
it's an odd thing to go to the
conservative
Wachowski brothers.
Right-wing idiots aren't good at making good shit that people like to consume.
As
far as art goes,
it's always a thing of taking the material as it's presented to them, which is usually like, like, be kind to each other, or fight
authoritarianism.
Thank you. Blah blah blah. And then they go, I hear you, but what if I misinterpret all of that and kind of try to make it my own thing? What if we're talking about red pill, but what if also there's a black pill? And it's like, it becomes like, why do you have to mutate this? Like, why like, oh, this thing is so cool, I'm gonna fucking drain all the good out of it and make it a thing of misery.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there is art that is problematic, that's by problematic people, like Mel Gibson stuff, right? Isn't Apocalypto sort of like a crazy, fucked up, weird movie?
I saw that it brought up as an example of, like, this guy
Yes,
the amount of
yeah.
pretzels and a mental gymnastic and like just the salivating, the frothing to be like, well, this is bad, but this is okay. And it's always like, okay, so when he made Apocalypto, it's not like everybody ran to the theater to go see it. That's the movie he wanted to make. He wanted to make it with like Mayan people, where the hell he wanted to make it do, and have him speak the language. That's fine, whatever. You can still be like he's anti-Semitic. It's always with them also. You find it's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. It's white or black. You cannot. There's no nuance ever in any of the arguments. I saw someone post on there like, what's wrong with this movie? And it was a movie called Gods of Egypt or something that came out in like 2011, and I was looking at him like, what the fuck is this movie?
Combing through the like back catalog of every Sword and Sandals movie that's been made, and just like trying to come up with counter examples to be like, well, if you guys are pretending to be so obsessed with the Greek stuff now, what about this?
It's just a movie. Like that's I just want to.
It's a Nolan movie,
guys.
It's a big blockbuster. I want to see it because
it's a summer blockbuster. It's okay. Like, I have a theory on why, the outrage manufacturing, but before I do that, I want to say the worst thread I saw in that subreddit was about Elliot Page, and it was Elliot Page at one of the premieres with their girlfriend, and so then all of the comments, and there were so many comments were what an ugly man, she's an ugly man, comment after comment. And I was like, why are all these presumably dudes invested in like hot or not Elliot Page?
Because Ellen Page was hot and seemed like an attainable kind of manic pixie dream girl sort of. She used to be like she was a crush for a lot of these guys, I think.
Well, then
and then he betrayed them.
Well, then the comments took a turn. And somebody brought up Henry
and also
Cavill.
Umbrella Academy too, I think, was a big one for these people.
Oh, I never saw it.
It's a TV show that's based off of a comic where there's one season where it's Ellen Page, and then the next season, Elliot Page. Okay. And Elliot Page had them rewrite the character becoming trans or something into it. Basically, Elliot Page, because of the transition, like kind of rewrote part of the show, and it kind of like made it go off the rails.
That's not canon.
Yeah, it made it not canon.
Okay.
I don't know. I haven't seen the show. That's my kind of understanding of it, was that there was supposed to be source material that there was a perfect landing spot for this show that was supposed to go one way, and then Elliot Page was like, can you change it to be this? And I guess the argument there is like, well, you're an actor,
Elliot Page.
Yeah.
Trevor, why'd you make Elliot Page sound dumb?
Well, no, that's a man voice. Like, and men are dumb, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Saved it.
The comments in that Elliot Page story took a turn when Henry Cavill got brought up. Was it Cavill, Superman, formerly Witcher, and somebody brought up that Henry Cavill is the ideal man, and he is hot. And then it became a bunch of replies to Henry Cavill of many, presumably men, in a post and comments about how ugly Elliot Page is. It became about how hot Henry Cavill is, and hey, no homo. Henry Cavill's so sad. Like, you don't even have to. Hey, there were people that are going, bro, you don't even have to say no homo. We all know that we're all straight here, and we all know that Henry Cavill is a lot of that. Like, hey, I also find him very attractive, and I'm straight. And I'm reading all these comments of guys screeching about Elliot Page And how do these guys understand how gay they sound right now? They're on the internet tittering like they're in a hair salon about that Elliot Page. Did you see him? Not my cup of tea. Henry Cavill.
Looks like someone skipped leg day.
So, okay. Which brings me to, we have a mutual friend who's kind of in that algo.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And he asked me, "Did you see the Men's Journal thing?" I said, "Yeah, I heard about that. It's an AI thing."
Oh my God. Yes, it's clearly AI.
Then he did the thing that is kind of becoming known, where instead of searching what is the real men's or what's the current Men's Journal issue, he typed in Elliot Page Men's Journal, which just then spit back that image to him, which made him think, okay, I don't think it's real, but then that's the result I got. So he could, and then he said, he was just kind of like, because one of the fake headlines was like defining masculinity.
Yes,
and he was like, ugh, can you
clearly
believe
meant
that?
to be like,
and I was like, brother, they're making you mad. They're creating it out of anger and then making you mad, and it's made up.
But
it's
then,
crazy.
But then they figure out, it's like, okay, I've proven to you that it is fake. This is fake. And then they go,
can you imagine?
the fact that I thought that it was real speaks volumes. It's like, what, that you're, I don't know. I don't want to disparage
the outrage machine thing. It's okay, so it's usually right-leaning. It's always generally right-leaning.
Oh yeah.
My confusion, I don't know.
Doesn't have to be though.
It makes me sad only because it's entirely built to take things that everyone is enjoying. Literally, like Tom Hanks is in that world, but he's a pedophile. Like Pedro Pascal made a few too many movies and kind of started showing that maybe he might be what his sexuality might be, but he's being, quiet about. And then it became he's also what's wrong? What's up with him? He's a creep. And then
why does he get to touch these women?
It infiltrates sports. It anything that's fairly not even pop, just like kind of like well received or people don't have a problem with it. The machine goes into overtime to be like, this is creepy. Let's question it. What is this? What's going like now? It's the Odyssey, which is why are we talking about like why a Christopher Nolan movie about a thing that's however thousands of years old, like some fucking poem about gods and this and that, like who gives a fuck? And then all to just like ruin people, make people not enjoy anything. And I don't understand other than engagement, but even that, like you can't make anything off of Twitter engagement. You can't really make anything off of YouTube unless you can't really. So is it just then becomes people that are already predispositioned to be miserable finding a home?
Isn't it sort of part of a broader political project though?
To just make people mad about
stuff so that it's the whole distraction angle of the robber barons just feed the sharks and then
but it's always going to end in failure as far as like movies and what have you, because popular entertainment's always going to win the day. You need eventually, like say you try to like Ben Shapiro and what have you, like they're incapable of making good or entertaining art. So it always is going to hit that wall of like, say they co-opted the industry, then they're like, well, fuck, now we need Tom, Hanks or whatever. And
are you talking about like Ben Shapiro's company
like you can't
trying
fill
to
all
make
your
shows?
Yeah, you can't fill all your blockbusters with Kevin Sorbo and Dean Cain.
Exactly.
Like that's always going to hit a wall. Sports, a lot of athletes are Republican or whatever they are, libertarian or some dumb shit. Left-leaning
a lot of libertarian basketball players.
I'm talking about other sports.
Other sports like what? Wrestling?
You could go wrestling, baseball. Baseball's got a lot of Republican
Yeah, that's true. I feel like
football. You know,
baseball's
hey, look, just because somebody is doesn't mean that they have shitty politics. But it just our mutual friend, he doesn't really like sports anymore, doesn't like movies, doesn't like you know, anything and anything really. Everything. It gets to the point which brings to that Odyssey thing, because now the movie's out, it's getting good reviews, and it's, you know, successful in that any summer blockbuster or whatever, you know.
Oh yeah,
It's about on par with what Oppenheimer was doing.
it's very likely to break $1 billion.
And now they're like, it's fake, which is our mutual friend is always like, everything's fake. It becomes fake if it's, you know, it turns into, which is a bad road to go down into. Maybe that's the end game where you just make everybody believe that everything's fake or everything's a psyop.
Well, because here I have a story, and we can clip this for YouTube Shorts. I actually did see the Odyssey. I went to an IMAX screening, and I only managed to get like dog shit seat. I went by myself in one of the top corner ones because I tried. It's like every theater is just sold out. Everything's sold out. And then I get there, the theater is like nearly empty. There's like a smattering of people. But then I look at the app and it says that everything was sold out. So what I think is going on is that George Soros or some, you know, benefactor is buying out these seats. And this is all just AstroTurf.
Yeah. Which again,
I saw it with my own eyes. I'm not lying.
Which makes me again ask, to what end are we? Why the Odyssey? Why are we doing this? Like, why is this a thing now? Why would they want to make us think now? I think
the goalpost moves to like,
my God, the powers that be are making me think of Christopher Nolan's summer blockbuster successful. Now what? I saw somebody say like fake Oscars, and I'm like, fake Oscars? The Oscars have a long history of not giving the right people the awards. So it doesn't really, like, what does it matter? It's all these people engaging with stuff. It's like,
it's because the Oscars so white thing stuff, the peak woke one stuff
that happened. Was true though. That was crazy. And then they did a thing where they were like, guess what? We're nominating everybody. And it's like,
there was like 1 or 2 years where, like, you know,
the Oscars whole thing is overcorrecting.
Yes, there was 1 or 2 years of overcorrecting, and it's just like, I will never ever forgive them.
And they're always trying to look. Oscars
for giving a black person an award,
trying to chase the casual audience, and it's like, brother, why are you chasing the casual? There's no casual fan. The people that watch this thing are fucking freaks. I'm one of them.
Watch what
Just
thing?
Play to the freaks that watch the Oscars every year. Just play to the freaks. Just be like, we love movies.
Yeah.
Like, you know, lean into what the people are watching for, which is like, you know, heartfelt speeches, a funny host, a celebration
I watch
of
it
movies.
To get political opinions and kind of what am I supposed to care about?
The person that only gets their political views from award shows.
Yes. What's Joaquin Phoenix going to say?
They're very
I gotta
religious.
know about tortured baby cows.
They're very religious because everyone thanks God. They love Ukraine and they love. They're confused about Palestine because the award shows do a great job of like being like, okay, play them off.
Waters.
All right, okay, moving on. You've said your piece. I was thinking that what we could do, because you've been banned from the Kill Tony subreddit.
Yeah.
Is that you're gonna get lost in the sauce if you go into the. Do you have a computer in front of you?
Yeah.
I guess you're looking into one, huh?
Yes.
If you go into the Critical Thinker subreddit, you're gonna get lost in the if you go into anything that has a bunch of comments. But what if you sort by new, and we can hop in and I tell you, you read me a couple like things, and I tell you what to
we
like
want to
post.
have a little fun here on the show,
and see if we can.
Sure. Let's do it.
And then maybe tomorrow we can see and catch some updates before we dive into Nice Guys. Of like,
okay,
let's see if we can get you banned from Critical Drinker.
Okay.
Like sort by news so we can get maybe possibly some responses fairly quickly.
You know what? I put the Critical Drinker on my starred communities.
I'll say straight out, I'm a coward as far as like engaging with some of these communities you send me, because from experience, if you engage in certain communities, even to be like, fuck off, other subreddits will have, if you've participated in this, you're banned. And so I've gotten notifications for like banned from this. And I just went into the other fucking thing just to tell them to fuck off.
All right, here we go. 2 hours ago, 0 upvotes, 16 comments. The Odyssey is the most overtly Christian blockbuster in decades.
Sure.
Zeus's law being a very Christianized version of Greek Xenia is the entire premise of the movie. Abandoning Christian ethics begets moral decline, debauchery, and wickedness. The West is an explicit destination for Odysseus and Penelope, and a culture built on right and wrong, family, and truth is something worth saving from the sea people, ourselves, in parentheses. And Agamemnon's sacrifice of his daughter being treated as sin rather than worthy religious practice could be argued as a pro-life message. This is all in addition to the film's colossal technical achievements. Go see the Odyssey. It's what we've been waiting for, and a broadside attack on relativism, immorality, and selfishness.
I mean, they're putting their Christian spin on it a little bit, but I mean, they're not wrong in that. What the movie is, the movie's about, be kind to each other. But they're definitely seeing it through their Christian religion prism.
Well, this person's trying to make a post speaking positively about the movie and being
it got no votes.
Yes. And let's see a top comment. Yeah, so many Christian values celebrated by undermining the original purpose of Homer to replace it with the values/purpose of Hollywood. No thanks.
Do these people know that you can just adapt writing and make a movie with your own spin?
Let's see. OP responds, Homer predates Christianity by about 800 years. It's built on ancient honor-shame culture with which Christianity is totally at odds. So, yes, it has to change it to be Christian. He goes, since when is Hollywood interested in Christian values? OP. I mean, there's a gazillion examples of Christ tales. The Matrix, for instance, is like 1-to-1. But this is the most obvious Christian-themed one in a while.
This Christian guy, he's a little free. He sees all the movies and he's just like, yes, the one, the one that the sacrifice and save us all.
Someone said, not obvious to me. All that's obvious is Hollywood deconstructing another hero's journey.
He's the boss baby meme. But it's about Jesus. He's elbowing people go, seems like a Jesus movie again.
Yeah. Well, anyways, let's see. Oh, wow. They're really all in on the astroturfing. Shake my head. I don't know. Any interest in me hopping in here? Find another one?
No. Find one that they're doing some culture warring.
See,
find one where somebody's trying to get some engagement, trying to get some juice.
You know what? I found an actual post that isn't about culture war stuff. It's actually complaining about like movies in a way that isn't engaging with political stuff. And it says Rebecca Romaine returns as Mystique in Avengers Doomsday, and they're talking about the current look of Mystique as opposed to the old one. And someone said the concept of makeup and design from the 2000s being better than what we're getting in 2026. And I was like, you know what? That's true. These movies are kind of lazy now.
It's fair.
A
lot of times they don't even now. Yeah, they would probably. I'm sure
everything's soundstaged.
Did she do the makeup or is it just?
No, everyone's in a mocap.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And she's got a shitty haircut. Look, I'll agree. She's got a shitty haircut in the trailer. Trevor's reading.
Sorry. I know. I'm looking.
I would have thought it was a little bit more hopping than just 2 hours ago is the newest one.
Let's see. A big discovery on Rotten Tomatoes for the Odyssey. The real audience score is sitting at 56%, not the fake 97% they're showing with their quote unquote verified audience bullshit. And r slash Kotaku an action figure
Oh,
user,
God.
which that's another part of this universe of subreddits of Kotaku in action is very much a Gamergate subreddit.
Yeah.
And this user figured out how to see the actual numbers behind RT's manipulation. Exactly what we've been saying. Real people are dragging this butchered mess, but Rotten Tomatoes is bending over backwards to protect it. Classic.
Okay, yeah, let's dive. How many comments are we gonna get?
85.
Oh shit.
And so yeah, this post is all about this person says, I proved that it's actually 56%. And it's like, yeah, the raw data that takes into account all the review bombing.
Who gives a fuck about Rotten Tomatoes?
I know, exactly. It's like
who looks at that and decides what movie they're going to see off of that? I'm sure some people do if they're like just being lazy about it.
Be a normal person and go based off of Letterboxd.
Or just if you want to go see it or okay, do you want to write something here?
Well,
let me see if I can riff something off the top of my head and you write it out.
Well, I'm going to see. Here's the top comment. It says, we all know this is happening. There's been a giant astroturfing campaign being conducted online and on places like Reddit. This sub has been constantly brigaded over the past 2 weeks by people who have never posted in this sub before, basically pumping up the movie or attacking any thread that is critical of the movie. By the way, that's you and me. We're not bots.
We're about to do it right now.
We're morbidly curious. That's a lot of people have gone into the subreddit now because the algorithm suggested it to them, and then they're just like, whoa, look at this place, this is crazy, let me try to drum up.
Do you want to comment in this?
Yep
I think I got something. Okay, start with, hi, George Soros here.
Okay. So I'm just commenting on the
Rotten Tomatoes one.
Yes.
Yeah, just reply, hi, George Soros here. I see you've come up across my little plot to get everyone to think the Odyssey is a successful blockbuster.
Get everyone to quote unquote think the Odyssey is a what blockbuster?
Successful blockbuster.
A successful blockbuster. Sorry, I'm kind of a slow typer. Go on.
But guess what? We have many more plots and machinations. My friend Bill, just leave it at that. They can be like,
my friend Bill
already has Fandango under wraps.
Okay. Okay. Go on. Is that it?
Well, let's make this fun. I'll Venmo $20 to any user here willing to go and what would it be like? What can you go click on? To go to imdb.com and rate the movie 10 stars. Also, not for nothing, I'm straight and I find Elliot Page attractive.
Is it Paige?
No, P-A-G, I think.
P-A-G. Okay, Page like a book.
P-A-G.
Okay. Page attractive. All right, let's just go over it once more.
Okay.
Hi, George Soros here. I see you've come across my little plot to get everyone to think the Odyssey is a successful blockbuster. But guess what? We have many more plots and machinations. My friend Bill already has Fandango under wraps, but let's make this fun. I'll Venmo $20 to any user willing to go to IMDb to rate the movie 10 stars. Also, not for nothing, I'm straight and I find Elliot Page attractive. I think that's perfect.
Post it.
My only concern is that this is in, well, it's a thread from 7 hours ago, but it's getting
You
some
might.
action. It's got
You might.
273 upvotes. Let's go ahead.
Somebody might sort through new. Look, as
Yeah.
somebody that has often trolled, there's always some. Today I got a response from something I did that was 44 days ago.
Oh, okay.
And the guy was like, you should be holding this person to this standard. And I just wrote, you good? You're searching for certain names? Like,
well, in sort of in with the comment that you just had me right there, it's oh boy, I don't know if I want to risk even. Let's say I've got someone in my life who they're more conservative, and I've heard them talk about
we've talked about him. Your cousin Greg.
Yeah, my cousin Greg.
Whatever it was.
But they talk about, people. It's like, oh, I heard up there in Minneapolis, they're all these protests are all astroturf. All these people are being paid.
Yeah.
It's like, so I was just in Minneapolis, but it's like I would love to just come back.
And yet the economy stinks.
I know. I'd love to come back and be like, look,
Wait, is that why you were up in Minneapolis over the weekend?
Yes. It's like, I'm totally apolitical. I don't care about this crap. Like, frankly, I think, Donald Trump, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but you know what? This guy came up to me. He had an envelope. He gave me a sandwich board or whatever. And he said, go crazy. Here you go. He gave me a list of talking points. He had chants. And I can't turn down $7,000.
What's that is why aren't they doing, if that's the case, why aren't they doing the opposite? Why is it this like lost war against the George Soroses of the world, Bill Gateses, where they can't astroturf themselves. They can't go up there and go, look, here, we're this sandwich board that says, everyone get out of here. They've got like Jake Lang, and then that's about it. You can't talk anybody else. I guess the Proud Boys, were they paid though? Were the Proud Boys paid in DC?
I think a lot of those guys do it for the love of the game.
But not the people that are screaming for like healthcare and like civil liberties and rights.
No, they're all paid off.
That's fun.
Well, that's the fucked up part, is that they get free healthcare from these people that are telling them to do the.
I know. It all makes sense if your brain's absolutely melted. Let's find another one. Where can we jump into?
Oh, okay. Wait, let me see if that got any action, because I already have a notification.
Oh shit.
Oh, never mind. It was sometimes
you've been banned.
Oh, I hope so.
Sometimes mods are quick on that shit.
Yeah, especially, they're busy, I'm sure, this week. And you just know the mods of this subreddit are like passionate.
I don't know. Passionate about what? That's the thing. It's a guy that
getting into
movies.
It and defending the honor of Western chauvinism and everything.
Oh, God. Find an Elliot Page one. I want to talk about how hot men are in a subreddit about movies.
The creature. Olivia Wilde slams Elon Musk over incel misogyny.
Okay.
Let's see.
Read some of those comments.
This is just like an article, but we'll go to the comments. Musk has a crazy amount of lovers and could have hundreds show up with a single tweet if he wanted. They've lost the plot. Incel is anyone they don't like, even if we're married, have kids, and they aren't. Misogyny is any criticism of a woman or defying a woman. Sometimes that's mansplaining depending on their mood. Okay, cool. We can use your new terms. Call us whatever. We don't care. Sure, we're all those things. Now what? All the woke schools ever had was scolding. That was their one tactic. Gen A doesn't care what you call them. Many of them openly embrace it. Enjoy the world you created, feminists. I like that. He has a crazy amount of lovers. It's like, you're calling him an incel. He gets a lot of pussy. It's like, I don't know. Incel's more of a mindset.
It's more of an idea.
Yeah. So,
here we go. Like an energy.
Here we go. Top 1% commenter replying to that comment I just read. I was called an incel online for expressing a non-progressive opinion, even though I clearly indicated in the post that I was married and had 2 kids. So add incel to misogyny, racism, fascism, violence, genocide to a list of words that the left casually spouts out without even thinking about what the words actually mean.
How many comments are in this thread?
Let's see, 38.
Okay, let's do one.
Okay.
Reply
So
to this.
basically, yeah, it's just about Elon Musk getting slammed by Olivia Wilde
Okay, I
over
got
being
one. We're gonna
misogynist.
complain about being called an incel.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, something about like, let's start with like my, I was busy watching certain scenes of Olivia Wilde in Vinyl. It's an old
Okay.
HBO show. You add that, unnecessary context. It's an old HBO show that Martin Scorsese made with Ray Romano.
Okay, wait. I was busy watching certain scenes of Olivia Wilde in
Vinyl.
In Vinyl. Okay.
Yeah.
In Vinyl. In parentheses, describe what Vinyl is.
Yeah.
Martin
Scorsese produced television show, comma, he directed the pilot, comma, it stars Ray Romano, and then a parentheses within the parentheses, everybody loves Raymond.
Okay, so a Martin Scorsese produced TV show.
Yeah.
Then what?
Comma, he directed the pilot. Comma. It also stars Ray Romano. And then put another parentheses in after that says everybody loves Raymond. And then end with the other parentheses.
Okay. Double ellipses or whatever. Motherfuck, 1 second. Everybody loves Raymond. Okay, it also stars Ray Romano. Okay, all right.
And then I couldn't even really enjoy it after I read this article. I can't count how many times I've been called an incel, a misogynist, a bootlicker.
Sorry. A bootlicker. Okay, after bootlicker. I wrote intel instead of incel. Okay.
Explain to me the problem of a little bit of hero worship for the world's richest man.
Bootlicker. Explain to me. Okay, wait. So I'll say misogynist, bootlicker, etc. Then explain to me the problem of what?
A little hero worship for the world's richest man. So,
all right, just I was busy watching certain scenes of Olivia Wilde in Vinyl.
Hold on, I'm not done yet. But
okay.
Yeah, read it, and we'll go. Give me a flow here.
Okay, a Martin Scorsese produced TV show. He directed the pilot. It also stars Ray Romano. Everybody loves Raymond, and I couldn't even really enjoy it after I read this article. I can't count how many times I've been called an incel, misogynist, a bootlicker, etc. Explain to me the problem of a little hero worship for the world's richest man. And then
so just so I have it straight, which I very much am, as noted, I was watching Olivia Wilde in Vinyl,
which I very much am. Note, I was watching Olivia Wilde in Vinyl. Note how I was watching.
So I said, let me get this straight. I hate women because what would it be like? Because I spend most of my time on the internet calling them dumb bitches that need to shut the fuck up.
Wait. Okay, so I, in quotations, hate women because I spend most of my time on the internet.
What should it be stupid cunts or dumb bitches?
I feel like cunt is less ban-worthy than bitches, honestly, for some reason.
Okay. Because I call them stupid cons who deserve,
M-
who need to shut the
because I
fuck up and
spend
listen.
most of my time on the internet calling women, calling them stupid cunts that deserve what?
To need to shut the fuck up
That
and listen.
That deserve to need to shut the
No,
fuck
no,
up.
no. Don't put deserve. Just put and that need to
That
shut
need
the
to
fuck
shut
up
the
and
fuck up and listen.
yeah.
Okay.
And then put I'm tired of hiding. I'm proud that my number one subreddit, all my number one subreddits are porn related, nude celeb and porn related.
That I'll say all my top subreddits
Yeah.
are NSFW.
And say nude celeb, let's put nude female celeb, like female in all caps.
Wait, am I saying r/nude female celeb?
No, you just
Okay.
put like all my top subreddits
Are not safe for work.
Are not safe for work. Porn,
Parentheses.
not safe for porn, and nude female celeb related.
Okay.
I didn't put this. I didn't get politically active until 2020.
Okay.
So hear me now. I think this is a fake story planted by George Soros to make Elon look bad.
Okay.
What else can we add? I'm glad some of us are married. It gives me hope. And for those of you that are married, how often do you shower?
And
Because I've been told personal hygiene is a problem for me.
this is gonna get deleted. Personal hygiene. Okay, for those of you who are married, how often do you shower? Question mark. Because I've been told personal hygiene is a problem for me. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Shout out to all my gamer dudes who are proud. Proud men. Or how's it like? How about shout out to all my now, well, how about this? I would go now. Does anybody know any other stuff Olivia Wilde has been in where, you know, any good scenes of Olivia Wilde? And then like make a joke, be like parenthesis, put a parentheses. And definitely not anything where she talks about politics. Eye roll emoji.
How do you do emojis while you're typing on the computer?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna do it.
Put literally eye roll emoji. Just type it out.
Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna skip
eye
that.
roll emoji.
I'm just gonna skip it. Okay.
He's reading it over.
Well, I think the Spending my time on the internet calling them stupid cunts that need to shut the fuck up. That's a little bit too on the nose of
Too
like,
on the nose?
I'm in here, trolling you
Okay,
people.
let's change it then. We could do I like to do like the question and answer. Like, do I spend an inordinate amount of time on the internet? Yes. Is a lot of that time spent finding articles about women speaking their minds and telling them to shut the fuck up? Yes.
Apparently, I hate women because I spend most of my time on the internet.
How about this? So I hate women because I spend a lot of my time on the internet gooning.
There you go.
And as
Actually,
I grow older,
that works because the next sentence is, I'm tired of hiding. I'm proud of that. All my top subreddits are not safe for work. Porn, nude, female, celeb related. So I like that weird, like, quick turn into like, no, I was talking about gooning. What? I think this is good. I was busy watching certain scenes of Olivia Wilde in Final. A Martin Scorsese produced TV show. He directed the pilot. It also stars Ray Romano. Everybody loves Raymond.
Oh, you know what we could put at the end?
What?
Okay, read it and then I'll tell you what we could put at the end.
Sorry. And I couldn't even really enjoy it after I read this article. I can't count how many times I've been called an incel, misogynist, bootlicker, etc. Explain to me the problem of a little hero worship for the world's richest man. Just so I have it straight, which I very much am. Note how I was watching Olivia Wilde in Final. I hate women because I spend most of my time on the internet gooning. I'm tired of hiding. I'm proud that all my top subreddits are not safe for work. Porn, nude, female, celeb related. I didn't get politically active until 2020, so hear me now. I think this is a fake story planted by George Soros to make Elon look bad. I'm glad some of us are married. It gives me hope. And for those of you who are married, how often do you shower? Because I've been told personal hygiene is a problem for me. Now, does anyone have any more good scenes of Olivia Wilde? Definitely not anything where she talks politics.
Okay, but because for the record, I would totally listen to a woman if she was saying things worth listening to, like things that actually matter, like good health care, good wages, good education.
I would totally listen to a woman if she was talking about things that matter, such as good health care, fair wages, and
good education.
And good education. What about free healthcare? Free healthcare, fair wages, good education. So we're not repeating.
I just say good
healthcare. Okay.
Good healthcare, good wages,
you know what,
good
that's
education.
True. This chud isn't good at writing. In good education. Okay.
But no.
Anything else?
They're always attacking Elon as if he has anything to do with the government.
Oh, there you go. As if he has. Should I do anything in all caps, or is that too on the nose?
No, it's too on the nose.
Yeah, okay. Anything.
Let him run SpaceX.
Government. Let him run SpaceX. And
should we just end with that? Let him run SpaceX.
Let him run
and attend to his many lovers.
Let him run SpaceX. Count his dollars. I don't know.
Count his dollars and attend to his.
Yeah.
Count his dollars and attend to his many lovers.
Attend to his many lovers.
Right. Send it.
Send it. Okay. Let him run SpaceX, count his dollars, and attend to his many lovers.
Hopefully we get some responses for tomorrow.
I hope so. Yeah.
Okay, should we do one more?
Musk has a crazy amount of God, the real comment is like not that far off. It's like Musk has a crazy amount of followers. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna see what the hot one is from
Get a
today.
culture warrior one. Yeah, let's just do a
Yeah.
hot one. Maybe we'll get lost in there, but
Let's see. I'm gonna grab a Coke Zero. I'll be right back in like 2 seconds.
got it. I gotta get a sound effect for that. I gotta get a Coke Zero sound effect. Do we have anything that we can hit up on this for that? Let's see. I gotta get rid of some of these. So many sounds. Here.
Okay.
For every Coke Zero.
Okay, here we go. So this is a screenshot of a tweet, and the title of the post is "Shitting on the Odyssey is evil now," apparently. So someone tweeted, "This guy is kind of evil. What he is doing here is trying to alienate a weak-minded segment of the con population from mainstream culture, keeping them perpetually seething over trivial matters like casting decisions, unable to enjoy art or culture because it keeps him paid." And this person is quote tweeting Matt Walsh. And the original tweet is, "Just saw the Odyssey. Despite what you may have heard, literally all of the criticisms by conservatives were entirely correct. The movie is just as woke as you fear, if not more so. The DEI casting is atrocious. Completely takes you out of ... It doesn't give the rest of, but so they're posting a tweet that is true. That's what we've been talking about this whole episode.
Yeah.
And then they're posting a tweet and being like, apparently shitting on the Odyssey is evil now.
Okay, so what can we say? Let's make up a thing of I was talking to my friend online, something like that.
Okay,
talking to my friend online who had seen the Odyssey and said it was, and so had seen the Odyssey with their family and said it was a good time.
Okay, who had seen the Odyssey with their family and said it was a good time.
I said, I repeat a lot of things that I had seen here. Fake tickets, DEI casting. Okay. Give those examples.
Okay, I'm going to say I repeated a lot of the facts that I see here.
They asked, "Have you seen it?" I said, "No, and I'm not going to."
They asked. Okay, so who had seen the Odyssey with their family said it was a good time. I repeated a lot of the facts that I see here. They asked, "Have you seen it?" And I said, "No, I'm not going to."
They said, "It's really not that bad." Do you want to go with me next weekend?
Okay.
I said, "No, I'm good."
I told them I'm good.
I'm not contributing any money to this movie that already has been proven to be a failure.
Okay.
They asked, "What am I going to be doing that weekend?"
Going to be doing that weekend.
I said I'd be on this subreddit fighting the good fight.
Wait. Be on this sub fighting good fight. Okay.
They said, "Fighting what?"
It's a lot of back and forth.
They said,
Okay. They said fighting what?
I said woke. They said
woke.
They said, isn't that something from 2016? I said, well, it's back.
And
then they got
I
quiet.
explained that it is back.
No, I just said, well, it's
than
back.
Ever.
Oh, don't you juice this up.
I'm editorializing a little
Don't
bit.
you editorialize it.
Come on.
Well, it's back.
Okay.
Then they got quiet. Then I said, let me guess, you think I'm evil for not liking a movie?
I think I'm evil.
I said, no.
Not liking a movie. And they said no?
No, you didn't even see the movie. And it sounds like if you did, you would just see it through this prism that you've this woke prism or something. This woke prism.
It sounds like if you did,
you'd be seeing it through this woke prism.
Only be seeing it,
or you're only going to engage with it through this woke prism.
Okay, you'd only be seeing it through this woke prism.
I said, okay, I got it exactly.
They said, no, you didn't even see them.
Yeah. I said, you know what? I don't even think I want to be a part of your Discord anymore. I said. And he said, fine. You can find gooning material elsewhere. I said, and then just be like, has anyone else had this experience?
Fine, I guess you can find your gooning material elsewhere. Anyone else have this experience?
Okay, read back.
I was talking to my friend online who had seen the Odyssey with their family and said it was a good time. I repeated a lot of the facts that I see here. They said, have you seen it? And I said, no, I'm not going to see it. I said, no, I'm not going to. They said, it's really not that bad. Do you want to go with me next weekend? I told them I'm good. I'm not contributing any money to this movie that has already proven to be a failure. They asked what I'm going to be doing that weekend. I said, I'll be on this sub fighting the good fight. They said, fighting what? I said, woke. They said, isn't that something from 2016? And I explained that it is back, stronger than ever. Then they got quiet. So I said, let me guess, you think I'm evil for not liking the movie? They said, no, you didn't even see the movie. It sounds like if you did, you know what? They said you didn't even see the movie.
And if you did.
And it sounds like if you did, you would only be seeing it through this woke prism. I said, you know what? I don't even want to be a part of your Discord anymore. And he said, fine, I guess you could find your gooning material elsewhere. Anyone else have this experience?
Send.
Okay. God. Well, I'm going to see... Okay, before we sign off, I want to see if any of these comments got at least an upvote, because I don't think I have any replies yet. But okay, so 1 view, 6 views on the George Soros one, but no upvotes yet. And then the rest of them only have 1 view.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Let 'em sit.
We'll update tomorrow.
Any final comments on the culture war, Trevor? What's the next movie that they're gonna hate? Ryan Gosling's Star Wars movie?
It's a good question. I don't think they're gonna have any. Their fangs aren't gonna be out for the Avengers movie. I don't think. unless something changes, if there's a casting we weren't aware of. Oh boy, yeah, that's a
I just
great
want to go back
question.
back in time to when I mean, I guess it wouldn't even be before the internet, because I feel like
It was
the worst nerds would get would be like, Michael Keaton can't be my Batman, he's too short. Or like with Heath Ledger, it was like he doesn't look like Jack, like he's not the guy from Brokeback Mountain.
Well, I just think in the early 2010s, social media was really starting to take off and get figured out, and the power of social media was starting to be sort of better understood and wielded by, powers that be, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
tech overlords trying to just bilk more money out of people, get your personal information, sell your personal information to advertisers, algorithmize everything. And then, obviously it gets co-opted for trying to sway opinion for elections and blah, blah, blah. The Cambridge Analytica stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, social media got hijacked and extremely concentrated.
Mm.
And like this is a comment I saw, must have seen it 7 or 8 years ago, where someone said the internet now is just someone screenshotting something from one app and posting it to one of the other four apps. I was like, yeah, pretty much.
I just want to go back to where Republicans and Democrats could look at a movie like, say, The Untouchables with Kevin Costner and be like,
Okay.
we all enjoy it. But now the problem would be they'd make The Untouchables, and one of the characters, I guess Andy Garcia is Italian, so he might say that he's an ethnic minority. But one of the characters would be a black person cast, and now that would be like a huge to do. And my answer then would be like, why can't we have an all white like it used to be? And be like, well, that movie still exists. You can go see that movie. Well, why does it have to be a black person when it was a white person before? Or like, say, like Elliot Ness is like, this is a real person. I'm going further. Let's say they cast Elliot Ness, a real person, and he's black now. Like, I don't know. Is it a problem? Like, what's the problem? Elliot Ness erasure? Why are we all tied up? Like, am I too big picture with stuff? Am I not fighting the good fight by thinking like, well, in 100 years, no one will give a shit?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think like
it's always about these fictional characters like Snape being black. That's their next. I guess that's going to be the next thing. Snape being black. Who gives a shit? It's a made-up wizard.
Yeah, I mean, the argument for them that I'm making for them to like view the other side is that, we already have the Harry Potter movies. They came out in the 2000s and everyone was white the way they should be, though, the way that I'm surely it was intended. And then now you're just going to take it and you're going to race swap because I want to be
I guess I'm just fine with like that. Does the conversation just devolve into where you just go, well, I guess I'm just fine with black people? I don't know. They don't make me uncomfortable. I don't care. It doesn't affect me. I don't think, man.
I'm uncomfortable with, more Harry Potter slop. That's what I'm
Daniel Day-Lewis
with.
played Abraham Lincoln. Shouldn't have been an American actor. Like, how far? What are we doing?
Yeah, but he's white. All that really matters is the white
saying, like, what are we doing?
That's not an argument for these people to like be like, oh, I guess I was owned with facts and logic, when you go like, technically this person that played this other character in this fictional thing, they were actually from Spain or whatever. But it's like these people care about if you're white passing.
Do you want to make a post?
They want whiteness.
You want to make a post?
I don't think
where we could do a thing of like, this subreddit has gotten me thinking about appropriate actors for the appropriate roles in regards to heritage.
And I want you to sit on this one and workshop it. And
Well, then
we'll
you just
maybe
post
do
a
it
picture
tomorrow.
of
And I want to see
Daniel
if these
Day-Lewis as Abe
3
Lincoln.
comments get me in trouble or if anything happens.
I know that's why you got to post tonight.
No, I don't wanna.
And be like, I'm going
Hold
through
up.
all my DVDs.
1 second. Apparently, I've earned 40 cents from subreddit, from Reddit in general. What?
How?
I don't know. Earn on Reddit. Earn cash from Reddit
George
from awards,
Soros.
creating great apps. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, wait. I refreshed it. There's $1,500. Whoa. And it's giving me.
Thanks for fighting the good fight.
Yeah. Nice trolling.
George. George Soros loves a good troll.
Oh, yeah.
He loves it.
That guy's funny.
He's always, any interview, and I see a lot of interviews with him, he's always just like, go troll for me, my minions.
Well, yeah, he's got his specific kind of trigger
I can't even mention the amount of money that he's had, considering how many like people he has on the payroll. He's paying people to troll. He's paying people to buy tickets. He's buying people, to protest. He's paying for people to vote, more than once. I mean,
but God bless him. I was able to furnish my apartment.
What a fucking failure, too, because the Republicans have every branch of government. It's not working, George. You're not paying enough. All right. Hour and a half. I'll probably put this out tonight.
Yeah, do it.
Workers Club 177. All right.
I got a half hour left of Nice Guys.
Oh, yeah.
I finish it tonight.
Me too. I've got about 20 minutes.
You know what? Just as a little teaser, so far, I like it. And I think I like it better than the other one, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
It's Wilson again. That was fun. I bet it was the best episode ever. You know what you can do to help the workers out? Rate, review, all that good stuff on whatever app you're listening to. Tell us how much you love us. If you want to contact us, it's theworkersclubshow@gmail.com. We got a YouTube, The Workers Club Podcast, a Blue Sky, theworkersclub.org, and we have a Discord where the invite link is left in various places. I'm sure you can find it. That's it. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Bye.
Smile and love each other.